We're here with head coach Jared Kelsh before the beginning of another cross-country season. Coach, the beginning of the school year always signals that your season's right around the corner. A lot of excitement, of course, for this upcoming season.
Yeah, we're really excited to get our kids back on campus last week. Very excited for our schedule for this cross-country season. We got a young squad, but looked really great in the preseason, and very excited for what we're going to do this year.
All around last year, from cross-country to both the track seasons, a lot of growth for this team. What does that do for your team in terms of inspiring confidence for this upcoming season?
Yeah, I think it just kind of continues to build on the culture and the precedent we're trying to set for our teams moving forward. So again, just being able to have that success and the leadership from some of our returning athletes is really huge.
You mentioned a young core of athletes that you expect to make big marks in this program. Talk about some of those young players that you expect to stand out this year.
Yeah, we have a couple of guys on our men's team for cross, Theo Davison, and then also Hayden Gould, local guy from Big Rapids here. So they could step in and immediately make an impact on our guys' side. We have also a few transfers that are going to come in and be really big to kind of help us connect our groups and latch our teams together. Women's side, we got a lot of fresh faces and some young girls from the Chicago area that are really going to step up and do some big things for us.
And then talk about the returners on the team that have been around this program for a few years now, that know what it takes, that can kind of help lead the way for those young players.
Yeah, they've got the experience. They've been able to go through the seasons, have the mileage under their belts. So just them being able to kind of guide those new faces and show them the ropes, so to speak, is going to be a big portion of our success and really help us achieve our goals this season.
The GLIAC is always extremely competitive, not just for cross, but for track as well. When you get to the spring, what do you expect to see from other teams around the GLIAC this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's always competitive with the especially with the track season and the amount of athletes we can now compete at the GLIAC championships. Kind of brings it back to a little bit more of an even keel and gives our athletes an opportunity to compete in a championship setting. So always good to get that success and have that opportunity for our young athletes.
And then, of course, it's a long way away, the postseason, but so important for each and every weekend through the season to be improving and race at the best towards the end of the year.
Yeah, we're here just down the road at Davenport for the GLIAC championships, and then at Kenosha for our regional meet. So just really focusing on what we need to do to be successful on those courses, what types of workouts, when we need to race our athletes so that they can show up their best at the end of October and beginning of November, and we get opportunity to put our best foot forward.